Yeah, totally.
So
Seems like a sweet app. All right, over to Eric A, and then we'll do Eric S.
And I just wiped out my phone, and I'm kind of glad to see my SMS messages gone. I don't really have any reason to keep them myself, and my brother-in-law is always sending me pictures that I really don't need to have on my phone anyway. In fact, follow it up at Christmas time. He sent me a picture of a little kid praying, and said, "Dear God, for Christmas, let those women get clothes that are on Dad's phone."
Yeah, I saw that too.
Did you get that one too?
Yeah.
So but it fit him perfectly. I was like, wow, what a guy to send that. Right. My first app tonight actually has something to do with backup too. It's this one's called SanDisk Memory Zone, and it'll do backups. It'll also do some other things. It kind of gives you an idea of what's going on your device.
All right.
Did you get my video at all?
We're getting nothing from you net right now.
Okay, I'll just switch back then. Anyway, it gives like a graphical interface of all the different internal memory card. Also, it'll look at your Dropbox folder, your Google Docs, your Picasa account, and it'll tell you how much space you're using and how much space you still got to use on each of those accounts. It does Facebook.
Wow.
It does quite a few different services that I don't use all those different services, but it's kind of nice to have to know that kind of stuff.
There's so many cool apps out these days. Isn't it great stuff you guys are bringing? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And it's free.
G?
And it's kind of, and it's G also. And it's kind of nice. You can tap through it and go into different files and actually look at the files. It breaks it down into like what's on your internal memory. It'll say you got 65 songs, 1,400 photos, 2 videos, 206 documents, and then 42,000 other files. Little things like that. It's kind of neat.
It's very neat. Good one, man.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I heard about this app. I gave it no credit whatsoever. And it's SanDisk. What's it going to tell me about my USB device or something? It's going to tell me the serial number of my SD card or something useless. But this actually connects with cloud services, summarizes them too. That's friggin' sweet, because you ask me how much space I have on my Dropbox right now, I don't have a clue.
I know, and it's got a great interface for it. I would never think SanDisk would do this either. They need to promote this better.
Yeah, and I don't know how it does the Dropbox, but it does know that I've got the 2 gig free account, so, and tells me how much I'm using of it.
Very cool.
That's awesome. I was the same as Dora. I saw this a few weeks ago, I think it was, and I kind of was the same idea. It was like, it's SanDisk. What? No, but I just installed it. That looks really cool. Especially the fact of the Dropbox and the box.net, because I like my online storage. So
that's right. It's probably great for you.
Yeah, and I haven't tried the backup or how that works. I didn't get a chance to try that yet. And you can also password protect different folders on your device with this too. If say that you got a folder that you don't want anybody, kids looking at or whatever, like SMS messages from your brother-in-law or whatever.
It all comes back to that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eric. That's a great app. All right, let's go over to Eric S. What do you got for us?
My first app is probably the most useful app I have for today. I'm starting on a high note.
Okay.
This app here is one I use quite a bit, recently found. It's a video trimmer. You take a video of your kids or something, want to send it to your parents or what have you.
Is it VidTrim?
And it's too big. Yeah, VidTrim.
I brought it last week.
What?
I don't bring many apps, Eric, but I do remember that one.
I missed last week's show. Are you serious?
Yes. I'm so sorry, man. I wish I didn't bring it.
That's okay. I'll go with one of my other backup
Talk about it. Give us a summary anyway. People don't listen to all the shows like you. So
You know what? I used to listen to all of them until like this week when you put me down, and now I'm going to stop altogether. But
no, give us a recap of what
I'll joke and say Video Trim is a video editor, and it's easy to use. I went through like 2 or 3 other ones that were just horrible. I mean, you would spend a half hour trying to edit down your video to send it, and just for them to tell you that it didn't work or you can't find the video that they made. But VidTrim was nice and simple. You just move the slider bar to where you want it, and yeah, there you go.
Very cool. Yeah, I like VidTrim as well.
I found this one yesterday, Steve. You ruined my day.
I'm sorry.
It's
You
all
want,
right.
you want to do another one now real quick?
No, that's okay. I feel cheated.
No,
I'm
go ahead and do
emotionally
one. It'll
depressed.
make you feel better. Go ahead and do
No,
one.
that's okay. Go ahead. I'll go to the next round.
I don't even know what I have. All right, well, we'll go next round. Door, you're up.
See, that's
Okay,
that's the unbootables kind of weaving into this podcast now when stuff like that happens right there.
It's true. You have to bring dysfunction with you, Eric?
No, it just follows me. I don't have to bring it. I choose to bring it.
I got it.
That's why I'm
Next
on the
thing you
show,
know-
for dysfunction.
We need a little bit of that.
And the
Go-
next thing you're going to say you're afraid of Irishmen.
I'm not afraid of Irishmen per se, just
You don't
I
see
get
too many of
uncomfortable
them.
around them.
There's only like 3 of them in your town, right?
That's right. You guys got to listen to the last episode of Unbootables. Check it out. You'll understand what we're talking about. It's quite funny. All right, Dor, you're up.
Okay. This app, I heard about. I didn't pay it much attention because I already have my needs filled, but then I was on Android Buffet and Guru brought this up, so I had to look at it a little bit more. It's a Clockwork Mod Tether No Root. This is made by the same guy that made Clockwork Mod, makes a whole bunch of boot strapping tools. Really smart guy. This is a free app. He does have a paid version of the app, okay? This is a USB tether from your device to a laptop, desktop, whatever. And you do not need root. No root needed whatsoever to get this tether to work. You do have to install a app on your computer, and it is fully functional on Mac, Windows, and Linux.
Ooh.
This is a 14-day trial app, after which you will only be allowed to download 20 megabytes a day. So this is free. It's a freemium model, I'll say, kind of thing.
How much is it
Um,
after that? $5?
I think it's $4.99, but I do not appear to see
I think it is. I see it.
the paid version in the market. Okay, thank you.
$4.99. You got it.
Right. And now, to be honest, here's the other thing. If there's an active developer people should support, if you've ever ROMmed your phone, this is a guy you probably need to give some money to because he made it possible. So to be honest, I might buy this app here in a week or two just to buy it.
Really? To support
Yeah.
them?
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, I'm not trying to sound dumb, but he put heart, blood, sweat, tears, all kinds of stuff into it. And, I'm a fan of his.
That's good, man. That's the way to be. I'm totally in favor of that. Cool.
Is this one that your carrier would be able to know if you're doing this tether over to a computer, you think?
Well, technically speaking, they'll be able to tell, and no matter what kind of tether you do, irregardless. No matter what tether you use, as long as you don't use gigs and gigs a month on it, I personally don't think they really care. Now, if you use a lot, I think they're going to care a great deal.
Like if you're using it as your main internet connection in your home or
Right,
something,
right.
that's different. Yeah.
Right.
But
Or if you
in a pinch, man,
right. Or if you stream the unbootables to it, maybe they might know.
You talking from experience, Sardor?
Me couldn't be.
Very
You're
cool.
welcome.
Thanks, Dor. Over to Sean again.
Okay, this app here, I got it. I think it was a free app on Amazon, or maybe I saw it on Lifehacker. But I got to say that this is probably, let me post it here, my favorite app as of late. I've been using it the past couple of days, and it could come in handy for texts. Or for me, just like I'm basically like the family tech or whatever, and my in-laws live 2 hours away. So it's a Splashtop Remote Desktop.
Cool.
Now I put the link in for the Android market, and it's $5. But if you go over to the Amazon, it's only $2.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
Gotta go.
so-
It's like you have to go app shopping these days and find the best deal.
Yeah,
Hey, isn't that a
and-
great? Is there an app yet? Sorry, Sean. I just had a bright idea. Is there an app yet that like a shopping app that shows all the app markets and which price is the best for different apps?
Well, actually, that was my next one, but
No, it wasn't.
no, I'm just kidding.
All right, man. Continue with this one. I'll keep my bright ideas myself.
Okay, so basically what this is, it's two-sided. You put the app on your phone, and then you go to the website, and you put a little application on your computer, and you can basically remote into your computer. You have full desktop control. You can do, I have mine set up so when I start my session, and it works flawlessly. It's fast, and if you sign in with your Google account, you can keep it active, or you can have it so you can connect anywhere off of any computer, any network. Otherwise, I think you can only do it when you're on your actual home network on that PC. And I've been trying it everywhere. Whenever I go somewhere, I've done over 3G, Wi-Fi, and I have it set up so any sound comes to my phone. It turns the sound off on the computer, and the sound comes right through my phone. I also have it set up so the resolutions project the same as on the computer as on my phone.
Wow.
At first I had it downscaled a little bit because I'm using it on my phone, and what would happen is when I would log on, the computer screen would actually get dumbed down, the icons would get huge and misplaced.
Yeah, right.
And then as soon as I would end the session, boom, it would go back. So I thought, okay, let me try it at full scale, and nothing. I mean, a little thing comes up, it says that an Android phone is connected, and then it goes down. And you can do, I mean, anything you can do on your computer, you can do on this. And it's nice because it has gestures. So if you two-finger tap your screen, it turns your screen into a trackpad. It's got a left click, right click.
Damn.
And so, I mean, you could stream video. I was watching movies from my computer to my phone at my buddy's house. Any music will stream on it.
Audio too?
Yes, audio.
Wow.
I can go into, say, the network, and now that Door helped me get my Ubuntu box on my network, I can go through my computer, my PC, and access my Linux box through it on the network. Virtually just about anything. And the nice thing is too, like, I don't know, they use news groups or something, not for legal purposes. But let's say you want to get a distro. You're at your buddy's house and you're talking. He's telling you about this new Linux distro, and you're like, "Oh, I want to get that." Well, you could just go on your phone and get it. You open your browser, go to wherever, start downloading. If you have torrent or news groups or however you do it, it'll start downloading on your computer at home. And if you're like me, where you have a blank disk always in the tray, anyways, I mean, you could even have it burn it from your phone. Tell your computer to burn it. I mean. And it's super easy.
It looks very responsive too.
It is. I mean, I couldn't believe this thing.
I used this a long time ago on my Transformer when Netflix still wasn't an authorized app. It wouldn't work on my Transformer at the time, and I used to stream Netflix right to it. Just that was how I got around it. And what I used to use this for was when I was out in my backyard and I had like the stereo on, I'd have it hooked to the computer, and I could control my whole DJ kind of thing from my phone. I could change the station and change the music, and then be listening to it out there. It was just
wow. And the sound quality's good.
Oh well, I wasn't using. I was actually at that time I had the audio still going through the computer into an FM transmitter, which would be picked up on the stereo outside. But I could at least change stations from being outside. I wouldn't have to come in and hit next if I didn't like a song or something like on Pandora.
But if you wanted to, you could just. Because Sean said it turns the sound off on the computer and comes through the speakers. You could just listen to your music through this?
Yeah, and if you're like when I was watching Netflix through it, I would do it that way. Listen to it.
How was the quality?
Oh, it was streaming 30 frames per second. And this was quite a while ago. Now, I just downloaded, I think this was a free app, I think, on Amazon recently. And I haven't had luck hooking it up this time. It worked great the first time I used it. And I think I might have brought this app to Android App Addicts before. But it worked great the last time I had it. But this time it has not has not worked as well for me for some reason. And it's probably me. I don't know.